Yo, what it do? It's time for that. You know what I mean? Sorry for the wait. You know what it is. Me and my nigga Mafiia back at y'all again. But you know what I mean? We weren't gonna leave y'all too long. What it do, my nigga?
What's good? What's good? You already know we even took a little break, man. Sorry for the wait. So y'all can go check them episodes out on all digital platforms from iHeartRadio, Pandora, podcast apps. It don't matter what it is. Go check us out, man. It's
Yeah,
time for that culture for the streets, man. We in the middle of season 2, man.
hell yeah,
It's a lot of
man.
shit been going on, my nigga, man. Last couple. Well, really, we ain't really did nothing super new, man. Probably a few weeks, so you know what I'm saying. We got a
Yeah,
lot of shit to catch up on. Been a lot of shit happening in the game.
yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? First of all, I gotta talk about old Brazen, man. My nigga Brazen, man. Free Brazen, free Honeycomb. You know
Yeah,
what I
free
mean?
crazy.
Free that guy, man. You know what I mean? I wish nothing but success for this nigga because he got out all grind. He ain't get out trying to ride other niggas' ways. That nigga went in the studio and did what he had to do. It's just the street shit overpowered the music.
You say it's his would you say it's like the taunting made it worse though?
Huh?
Or do you think this shit was going on for him already before
Yeah,
eyes
yeah,
got on
yeah,
him? Cause it
yeah.
seemed like once he got on, it seemed like that's
Mm-hmm.
when the bullets came. But
Right, right.
that could have been when the media actually got to really following him. It could have been happening without the camera present before he blew.
Yeah, that was some energy that followed him. You know what I mean? That was a big force of energy following you. You know what I mean? Especially when every time you look around, niggas shooting at you on camera. Every time you go live in your city, nigga at your head.
Yeah,
You know
he
what I
gotta
mean?
move. He one of them niggas that gotta move.
Yeah, yeah. It's 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 it's,
He gotta
it's
move.
all bad. There's a dark cloud over his head down there.
And he gotta get his mama out of there, man.
Yeah, gotta get Mom Duke, man. That hurt a nigga to his soul to
Man,
know
what?
to know niggas is actually shooting at somebody's mom, bro. Oh
But
Lord,
see
that
that
hurt.
type of shit though right there, I resonate with that type of shit because I had some beefs going on. Not at the time I was on the run, and you know what I'm saying. I got caught. The niggas I was beefing with didn't know I was in jail. You know what I'm saying. And them
Yeah.
niggas threw a bomb in my pop's house and my mom's house. You know what I'm saying. They both two different houses. You see what I'm saying. I'm locked up. They toss bombs in my people's house, thinking they getting at me when I'm not even on the streets. You know what I'm saying. So I kind of related to that situation, even though it wasn't gunshots, it was bombs. But either which way,
Man.
when niggas target your people because the shit you got going on, you know what I'm saying, you got to start thinking a little bit better, man.
Yeah.
The shit that you do in the street spill off into your family.
You gotta think different. And they done spent 4 times on this lady house.
Yeah. And it's
You know what
probably
I mean?
gonna keep happening because he
Right.
locked up and they feel like he can't get got. So it's gonna be somebody close to him. That's a sad way to think, but that's how niggas think when it's beef in the street, man. That should be real.
It's to the point that you know what I mean. They're gonna have protected custody on this woman. Man. She pay rent right there. You know what I mean? Ain't no way that people supposed to be coming by this lady house this many times and just shooting. And y'all know it's in black and white that it's been coming to this woman's house. Like 12 supposed to be blitzing in that area. I don't give a damn if a car riding by smoking a cigarette, they supposed to be on his head because of the simple fact the area that it's in. And the elderly people, this not a young woman, this is an older lady.
Yeah.
She ain't got no business. She supposed to be able to sleep in her house comfortably.
Yeah.
Just like their grandma and their grandpa was. That's the law gonna have to do better.
Yeah, but we know that ain't gonna happen.
We know it's not gonna happen. No, it's not.
What should happen is niggas that call themselves, okay, niggas in the industry, which it ain't been too many niggas to just come out and be like, oh, I fuck with Brazy, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
Rap a Lot did. Mob Ties did.
Yeah.
So J Prince and J Prince Jr., I feel like, and this ain't shooting no shots at them. It's just directed, respecting where the power is down that way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all affiliate yourself with dude. Dude got some shit going on. He ain't present. You don't see fit enough for, if that's y'all dude any type of way, you don't see fit for y'all to go over there and get his mom out the way.
Right. Handle that, man. Let's be man and handle that now. This man
Like
got y'all diamonds around his neck.
Some gangster shit. Okay, nigga, y'all, he ain't signed nothing, but he ain't had to sign nothing for y'all to throw him some Rap a Lot necklaces.
True.
So y'all fuck with this nigga. So if y'all fuck with him, y'all should look out for his mama. I know while I was locked up, nigga threw bombs in my mama's crib and my pop's crib. My niggas was out here sliding about that shit because I couldn't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, shit, I ain't saying they got to slide, but nigga, get the nigga mama out the way, though.
Yeah. Don't let his mama catch one because these little hot heads down there.
And they showing you they clearly have no respect.
And the crazy thing about it, when I look on what's the little young cat name? YSD Cap. When I looked on his video, they got an old video where they shot a video directly in front of the man's grandma's house. You can clearly see his granddaddy walking out the crib. And they like showing him like, nigga, we in front of your grandma's spot. And that's just plain disrespect. Why y'all playing with old folks? Y'all niggas don't believe in the higher power. Y'all gonna bust hell wide open.
Niggas don't care. Them niggas don't care. But even Brazy, I don't put all the blame. I don't even blame J Prince and them, but I do put blame on Brazy because you got a big enough bag out here, cuz to have went and got your mama. You could have took your mama 2 cities over to a smaller city away from Mobile.
Yeah.
And had her out of harm's way. That ain't gonna cost you but a couple $1,000s. You can rent her a crib for about $1,200, I'm sure, in Alabama.
Yeah.
Anywhere. So $2,400. Well, let's just say goddamn $5,000. You could have got your mom together and moved her somewhere else. You didn't have to move her in a mansion yet because your pockets ain't mansion ready yet.
Right.
But you could have got her another house, nigga, another place to stay. I would get
at least put her in the spot where elderly people stay at, so she could feel secured around people her age.
Just in a good neighborhood. You could have took her to any city you wanted. You shit, nigga. You could have moved her to Texas.
Yeah.
Shit, J Prince helped me find my mama a little dig in right now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be no upscale shit. It could be some shit I'm paying $1,500 a month for. I just want my mama out the way.
Right. That's all.
Instead of this shit in the on IG Live all day counting the bread and shit, nigga, use that same bread because nigga, you counted us enough money out on your IG Lives to go get your mama out the hood, man. So
most definitely,
if you got $100,000 worth of necklaces on and you sitting on the interview talking about, I ain't got to that point yet where I can get my mom, nigga, you need to take that jewelry back.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Period. You can. Hey, one thing about that show money, a couple of shows you can get Mom Dukes about that motherfucker.
And nowadays they just throwing the money at the rappers. In the 90s, rappers didn't get paid like that.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas like Snoop and Pop and them was $1 million deal niggas.
And then, you know, by her being from the South or whatever, you can find a house with some land down here in Georgia for a little or nothing. You see what Boosie did.
Yeah. My nigga that lived down there just drove by his crib the other day on Facebook Live. This shit big.
Yeah. Like
big.
It you know, and then another thing what I feel like rappers need to do these days, and I never thought about this shit. Rappers need insurance.
Yeah, but you know how high risk that is when you call yourself a gangster rapper though?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
that title, at some point, you gotta dumb yourself down a little bit.
Right.
Them insurance folks, man, they look at that too. Like, shit, this nigga gangster rap, guns, all his videos. He just got shot at 3 times. This nigga's a high risk.
True.
Insurance.
Yeah, you gotta dumb it down. I mean, the maturity level gotta come in somewhere,
man.
because just look at it. Now, these white folks is showing these young niggas, if you don't tighten up, you're gonna be like your favorite rappers. All them niggas off the street. Fujiano gone, NBA Youngboy gone. You know what I mean?
Kodak was gone.
Kodak was
gone. Young and Ace was gone for a little bit. Nigga, like
Finesse 2 times gone.
Yeah. A lot
of
niggas,
mean?
All the young niggas didn't seem to sit down for a minute. When Dirk came in, he had to go sit down for a couple months for a gun in the Fed. So it was like, shit, a lot of niggas had to sit down.
It's getting to the point where it's like, now, if you don't use your mind, the game gonna spank you. And that's just point blank, period. If you won't listen to no OG, if you won't listen to your mom or whatever, I promise you, the game is gonna spank you if you think you can come out here and just shoot guns in broad daylight and rob niggas and all this. Man, you gone, bro.
If you don't use this platform to better yourself,
yeah,
we're gonna put you back where you want to. You still act like you want to be at.
It's like you can't let words of negativity turn you into some shit to make you goddamn crash out or want to rock out because what somebody said on the internet or a post that or how somebody feel. You know what I mean? That maturity level got to come out somewhere, or you ain't gonna never make it in this world. We ain't making this age by being no damn fool.
Nah. Niggas learning from their mistakes.
Hell yeah. Nigga bumped their head a couple times and that bitch started hurting. And niggas started thinking.
But I know why it's hard, because like I said, I'm older, so I understand it now. But when I was young, nigga, that's how I was moving. I'm showing up to shows.
But see, but
young,
let me tell you something though, cuz the thing about it is back then wasn't no cameras. But see, now when you do shit, you gotta worry about every motherfucker around you pulling that bitch out. And as soon as it hit the internet and
it's a
wrap. The ass, man, they on your head.
It's a wrap.
It's dangerous now.
It is.
It's dangerous now. You pulling out these big ass guns and rocking out in front of people in the crowd and shit. Somebody is gonna see it.
Everybody gonna see it.
Hell yeah, they posting that bitch on the gram ASAP. Even if it's a fight, it's damn near now like everybody got police ways. They solving the crime before the police do their job.
And that's just stupid. But the niggas doing the police job for them too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They helping the police put together murders. They helping police put together. Man, they helping the police do a lot with that social media shit, because everybody feel the need to have to get on social media to prove their point. Like in the night, before all this social media shit and the cameras everywhere, shit like that, you barely could get street niggas to do an interview because that felt like the interrogation room. You know what I'm saying?
And another thing, who shiesty? Oh, look, bro, free you, man. I don't know why nobody didn't put him up on game and tell him about Florida laws. Listen, bro, niggas from Florida scared of Florida laws. That's why they come over here to Georgia, because them niggas, they not letting you parole out. If you catch a dope charge and they give you 7 years, you gonna bring that bitch to the door. Every last, they ain't playing with you. Nigga, that's that hurt. That shit dragging. Like, who the fuck want to do 7 years to your first charge, or whatever it might be, 7 years for a crack charge? You got to bring that bitch to the door. And you just over there just showing your gun on camera. You popping niggas on camera. Boy, this ain't Memphis, bro. I don't know how Memphis laws is, but even instead, the camera saw it. once the camera catch you doing anything, you might well get ready for stove, cause it's coming.
But when you wondering, we level headed now, cause we okay, I'm gonna sip this liquor here and there, and I'm gonna smoke weed every day. But when we was younger, it was pills, it was lean, it was
Yeah,
nigga. You
true.
under 10 different drugs. Sometimes I could listen to a song when I was younger. That should have had me outside ready to shoot at a nigga for the dumbest shit, just cause my adrenaline up a certain way because of the shit I'm listening to. So it's like all that shit play
I
a
mean,
part. Cause you don't give a fuck when you off pill.
even though niggas was bad during that time, you still had older OGs, and it was a little structure to where they know how to talk to you and tell you like you tripping. That's not going on right now.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Niggas ain't telling niggas, ain't arguing with their homeboys, telling them before they go do some shit. Like, bro, you doing some dumb ass shit. They telling niggas, shit, go spin. They ain't telling the nigga like, boy, you better get back home to your little girl,
Or
boy.
some of these niggas ain't even telling them to go spin because they might not even be them type of niggas. So they just like not having no invite of advice to these young niggas because nigga look at them like nigga, you ain't never did nothing.
I'm gonna give you a prime example, cause I knew this little nigga he wasn't even street like that. But soon as he started listening to music, they don't know how to. They don't have their own mind.
Yeah,
they let the music take over.
And when you got the difference between the older niggas we come up under and the ones they under is a lot different because there's no structure. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Like you got a lot of older niggas nowadays, just like in the music game. Oh, I don't like that bullshit music them niggas rapping about. They don't want to embrace the young niggas because they know they time came and went. Okay, you still a celebrity, but it's time for other stars to come about. Like Jordan had to lead the league. Shit, Kobe had to lead the league. LeBron getting ready, he gonna have to lead the league. So somebody has to carry them torches for them leagues. Same thing. So if you bitter toward the young generation, the outcome is gonna be them not having no respect for the older niggas.
Yeah, I agree.
And that's what you got. Like you see, they look at the older niggas is kind of bitter about how the young niggas is doing shit. But in the 90s, how many older niggas did you see? These little niggas, man, I love the young generation because these niggas will, okay, you'll catch 42 Doug on FaceTime at Icebox talking to niggas in Chicago, and they be like, shit, he counting out money about to buy his shit. He like, shit, these niggas he fuck with though.
Yeah.
He be like, shit, nigga, what y'all niggas want? I'm about to get y'all something done too, nigga. And they really do shit like that for each other though. Bust bags with each other, all that. In the 90s, niggas just wanted to get their money. They ain't want to help you get no money.
Yeah, you right about that. It was a little more selfish.
And that's what's going on now. You can catch Fredo Bang and Dirk and them and NBA Youngboy and whoever the fuck. You can catch all these young niggas fucking with each other.
Yeah,
because they understand
they unified. They more unified. They are.
And they not letting it's not necessarily they not letting the Crip and Blood shit segregate.
Right, get between It's love.
You'll catch some young niggas that's repping Blood card, whatever, over here with some young Crips or whatever the fuck, and they getting a bag.
Oh yeah.
Like you didn't see that.
And they gonna rock out with you ain't see that. They gonna rock out with you. Who 30 and Big Shiesty put it in their face. That was prime example. They from two different games, but they said when Shiesty got shot when he was 17, 30 came and rescued him. You know what I mean? They real partners. They not letting no color come between they love. That's what real niggas supposed to do.
Yeah,
It wasn't supposed to. It never supposed to been divided to where I don't like you because the color you got on.
yeah. And that's how it was in the 90s. So that kept niggas from
Yeah,
getting a real bag. And that's why
yeah,
rap didn't flourish like it did. Only the CEOs that was part of these independent labels that was coming out the woodworks in the 90s. Them the niggas that prospered, or niggas that was special, because Snoop is special. Snoop, it's not been another rapper that could play the Snoop role, be a gangster, and then at the same time, they know you a gangster, but at the same time, you can go over here do this wacky shit over MTV, go over here do this weird shit over here. You can do all this other shit, and nobody, you can put out a gospel album, nobody be like, man, that nigga tripping, man. He on some Uncle Tom shit. Nobody that's Uncle Snoop, no matter what he do, he was special. You know what I'm saying? Tupac was special. Niggas like that was special. These motherfuckers don't be having that type of special, but they are it's a lot of young niggas that's special because these niggas is moving like CEOs at young ages and then got 17 niggas with them. They got the same necklace on he got on, same rollie on he got on. These is young niggas doing this for each other, but we watched a whole generation of music. It was one nigga had the best chain, one nigga had the best neck. You know what I'm saying? So why you think a lot of them niggas left? Nigga, we only sit behind you and you look better than all of us.
Mm-hmm. It was a lot of yes men back then. Basically,
hell yeah, it was.
These little niggas is young entrepreneur
nigga,
boss.
You want to shoot a nigga in the hood, man? You might well come with me. If the nigga run up on me, man, shoot him. You might not have to shoot nobody. Shit.
Like you said, when how they do it, shit, nigga be like, shit, I got my chain, shit. I'm gonna get y'all niggas chains. Just wait. I'm gonna get my chains. All of us gonna have it's time for that chain on.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Granted, you gotta show you riding and you bound. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just ain't get an OTF chain.
They did that. I salute all the young niggas for that because
I salute every one of them because they
opened my mind.
Them, that's something we didn't see in the early 2000s.
No.
We didn't see it in the 90s,
no.
nigga.
Yeah,
and niggas want to be bitter toward the young niggas, but look how much money. I'm gonna tell you, in the last 10 years, all the young rappers in the game that do collabs with each other, tapes with each other, all of that shit. See, by being independent, you don't need no okay from no record label to tell you shit. You can't do that tape with Future. You can't do that with Lil Uzi. Nigga, I'm going over here to do this tape with them. We finna put this out together. Like, nigga, shit like that, you do what you want to do. So, like, niggas is getting on off that shit. Like, back in the day, niggas couldn't do shit because they were signed to this label, and the label ain't gonna let you go over here and do this with them. Who is that? Oh, he ain't popping like that to us. Oh, no, you can't do that. We ain't what we doing. And, like, they'll direct your whole career back in the 90s. So you had to kind of do what they wanted you to do. And they give you minimal money. So you get a $1 million signing bonus. You thinking that you'll get paid money, but the whole time, really, that's the money you're supposed to be using to market yourself, promo yourself, make sure your career take off. Average nigga fucked that up, but you caught up in a 5-album deal. These niggas ain't caught up in no deals because they didn't come out in no deals. Them niggas came out damn near from the house.
True.
Came outside, kept doing what they did, and made millions.
Called the cameraman, and they got the road.
And they also taught niggas too that you don't have to have the niggas was shooting $1 million videos in the 90s. That came out your rap budget. So if you got a $2.5 million budget, if you know how to be conservative with that money, all the money that's left will end up really kind of being you. But being that niggas just see it in the air, oh, I'm about to go get Hype Williams. That nigga want 1.2 million for a motherfucker that's gonna look like a Universal Studio movie. Then you come out, that might not be a hit song though. So you just wasted 1.2 fucking million on this bit. Like, come on, nigga, go get.
So they start buying their own camera.
That's it, nigga. It's $500, nigga. We in the hood charging $500 to shoot a video.
Right, we pay for the editing. You know what I mean? And it's a go.
That's it. And you really don't even pay for the editing, man. That's priced in the paying for the video.
Oh yeah.
Nigga charge you a flat rate, that's the rate.
Yeah, and all a nigga want to see is you cut up and do your thing, talk your shit.
Niggas getting way more money. It's
Hell
just like
yeah.
Jordan back in the day. Jordan was the best player in the league back in the day. Jordan wasn't making nowhere close to nothing some of the most new generation famous basketball players getting right now.
Yeah.
Jordan wasn't getting LeBron money in the 90s, nigga. The money he was making just was kind of almost equivalent to having LeBron because the money was different back then.
Right.
Nigga, LeBron came out to 90 million out of high school. We need the shoe deal and this rookie max money. 90 million out the gate. Jordan ain't come out like that.
No, he didn't.
They gave that nigga a couple million, take that. It wasn't until he could show them niggas he could put up 50 and 60 and shit that they started tossing him, take this 15, 20, 30. That's still small money. Like I said, LeBron came out to 90 million.
90.
Out of high school. These players, niggas, Zion Williams came out to some M's. Niggas like that come out to some M's. The young rappers coming out the same way. CEO nigga ain't got to give me no $1 million, nigga, $1 million for what? I put the song out my goddamn self and they liked it, nigga. I made that $1 million myself.
Yeah.
I signed that paper, nigga. I got to bust that down. Niggas don't understand, nigga. Back in the 90s, nigga, a CD used to go for like $17.99.
Right.
Maybe 20 if it had bonus tracks.
Unless you go to Best Buy, you might catch a player deal.
Yeah. So boom. Okay, imagine they CD getting sold. The rapper that got a deal in the 90s.
Yeah.
Nigga probably got, the CD sold for $17, $18. The rapper probably only got like $1 and some change per sale. Then they contract structured all fucked up because they wasn't having lawyers read them. They was just signing it because they like, shit, I'm about to get rich.
Just want to get on.
They wasn't even getting that money correctly. Yeah. So it was like, shit.
Everybody got their nose white back then.
And the young niggas getting all they shit.
Boy, they doing everything the right way. They went to reading, doing their research, buying their own equipment. Hey, you gonna run the camera, I'm a rap, you gonna be an engineer, we finna do it. We ain't calling nobody, we out the mud with it.
And got their money.
Yeah.
And then they be wondering why these niggas walking around with big phone books. Nigga, that shit is real. Cause them niggas getting their bread. They got their name on all the shit they do.
They stuck to that's why it's like this. You know what I mean? This with any nigga that's, I don't care if it's music, you're an entrepreneur, if you gotta protect your energy, bro. If you trying to be successful.
Yeah,
you gotta protect it. Because if you get around the wrong nigga and you got a short temper, you can goddamn lose, get off track and end up in the jail cell, and later on that night you be like, oh damn, I supposed to did the podcast shit tonight with cuz I done let this nigga goddamn trip me off. You know what I mean? You gotta think. You gotta think.
That shit happen all the time.
Yeah, it happens all the time. It's so easy. That's why you gotta know it's like you gotta goddamn, like they say, you gotta protect your energy, dog. That really shit is for real. That's how you gonna maintain.
And that's the only thing the young niggas have to learn. It's hard to learn that when you young. It was hard for me to learn that. Nigga, by the time I learned that shit, I done been in juvenile life, nigga goddamn prison 2 times. Like I had many mistakes later.
I'm gonna tell you who a leader though. Lil Baby.
Yeah. Cause in the new generation, see now that's the topic I got kind of down here and it spills into that. But you brought it up in a different way though. And what you saying is the truth though.
Yeah. Lil Baby don't put the energy out that he finna go hurt somebody, kill somebody, scratch somebody. Of course he talk about the daily news.
He didn't come out like that neither. No. He came out talking about getting some money.
Yes, that's all it was about. Money, cars, leveling up, of course, bad bitches.
He came out on some Jeezy shit. Jeezy did the same thing. Came out rapping about getting some money. How can you fail when you rapping about everything somebody else,
everybody
else want to do?
That's why he's so successful at what he do, and that's why other rappers that's hot, such as NBA YoungBoy, and the list goes on. That's why they not up there where he is, because all they talk about is shoot 'em up, bang bang.
And Lil Baby marketable.
Right, and they see like, damn,
the corporate world.
Yeah, they see you putting out good music like this, you ain't causing the youth to go out there and go crash out. Oh shit, that's when the sponsors and motion.
And he actually doing certain things while these rappers over here telling you to do this and do that. He really, in reality, in trenches, dropping bags on his
young niggas up. Yeah,
like nigga, fuck them bills. Fuck that nigga. Let's get this money, nigga.
Like that auto mechanic shop where he did that Yeah We Paid video at. That's his shit. That's in the hood. That's his shit. That's why he was acting up over there, goddamn, with them ties and shit over there. He go right over there. That young nigga is
smart.
He's smart, bro. I love when young niggas using their brain and they trying to buy back the community. Something that the older niggas, well, some did. It was only a selected few. But now young niggas is they made me goddamn. They sharpen my knife. I ain't gonna sit here and flex like they ain't never put me up on game.
Yeah, cause they showing a lot of older niggas. Cause a lot of older niggas are still they come out and sell their soul for a record deal, and these niggas, the little niggas showing you a lot of them niggas ain't selling their soul for no deal. They getting it out.
No, they staying independent. Look a little flyer them. And the list goes luxury.
And they look just like niggas on TV.
Yeah, they grinding. They putting their bread up. They saving their money and they investing it. They putting that shit into what they trying to. They really trying to be successful men.
That's the only way it can happen. It ain't gonna happen sitting in the hood. I mean,
they ain't letting. When I say they not letting no squares come in their circle, they keeping everything like brother.
But it was before, you know, and when they do, you talking about we still on Lil Baby, right?
Yeah, I mean the young niggas as a whole.
Okay, yeah, you right. You know
what I mean, they ain't leaving nobody out. Everybody got something on their plate, dog. Everybody gets something to eat.
That's why I like the young generation, and that shit goes all the way back to Chief Keef. He came out, he was like that. He took all his niggas with him.
Took his whole hood on stage with him. The whole old block was on stage.
And the ones that he really fuck with him, they still too. He's still with them to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He did that.
Like you're not gonna be able to. One thing everybody gotta understand with this shit. You ain't never gonna be able to take everybody. You might be with a bitch, and then you got some opportunities, and she feel like that ain't what it is, and all that whole other shit. She might corrupt your opportunity. What you gonna do? Let her corrupt your opportunity, or you gonna take this opportunity because you'll never know if you fail or if you succeed if you don't try first. So not taking an opportunity is like blocking your own blessings. So anybody that ain't
I won't let child low man like that.
Oh, you want low man? Okay, but do you want like something else? Cause I'm gonna get some low man too, but
so
beef.
I'm also get like
yeah, but what I was saying. Who else we gotta talk about? Why the hell is Memo 600 not getting no shine?
What you mean? I feel like he is.
I'm not hearing no music.
Because the game different nowadays, man. You don't have to really put out no music to be that. If you got a presence on social media.
True.
But if you got a presence on social media, all you got to do is have your phone on all motherfucking day and be on social media. That's all you got to do.
And the reason why I say that is you on one of the hottest labels in the game.
Yeah. But you know what jumps him more than it probably would itself if he had to just get it out the bud. The fact that he with one of the top niggas in the game right now, which is Dirt. So you know what I'm saying? Okay, I ain't gotta be all these songs, putting out all these CDs. Nigga, Dirt put me on songs that's counting. First video off of the Loyal Brothers, the OTF album, was the song with him, Dirt, all of them on it. You know what I'm saying? He putting him on the shit that counts, so it's gonna still rank him up regardless.
Right. You're right. All they gotta do is stay focused.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Like they were saying, like yesterday, it was all on the internet. It was all on the internet. And I shout out to whoever started that trend, but everybody was saying, Dirt, don't let these niggas trick you off the street trying to goddamn, because they want you to go slide, like they say, nigga. Y'all acting like y'all want this man just give up everything he got and just go crash
they do
out.
Though, because it to the world, when you give off this image, they want to see the results of the shit you've been talking about, because now what's happening. You see what I'm saying? That's what come with the streets. But now you a celebrity now. You moving up to something different. You something different.
It's too he done leveled up so high to where paparazzi on his ass. I'm pretty sure every time he been in the corner, a camera is out.
Only thing, and this ain't even the Dirt, man. I'm more on Dirk's side with this shit, because he get a lot of backlash behind a lot of shit that he shouldn't. Okay, we gonna put it like this. You got the old block, you got the 300 shit periods, you got 600, you got all these niggas that they connected to, right? They all got niggas from them sections that's part of their shit. Let's just say, nigga, that's 200 niggas. Let's just say we know that's more than that, though, because just counting old block, that's probably 200 niggas right there.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say they got about 1,000 motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck how much money Dirk has. He's not going to be able to take 1,000 niggas and take them out the hood all at the same time.
Oh, no.
So okay, I'm gonna come get 20 people. I'm gonna take y'all on the road. I'm gonna get y'all some money. We're gonna do this and do that. But then when I come back and get this other 20, if y'all ain't managing y'all money right, when y'all get on the road with me and I start getting y'all bag, so y'all can stay on the road with me once I provide a bag for you. You know what I'm saying? Now you end back in the trenches until I come back rotating this shit or however it go. Because when you got so many niggas, you can't take everybody every time. So you gotta pick and choose who coming today. I'm gonna take you. Why you go back and look at every nigga from Chicago, Dirt, Keith, all these niggas, even back to Fredo. Rest in peace, Fredo. Look at their videos. One video, they got all these niggas. Then you might see in the next video, they got some of the niggas from the last video, and then a whole slew of different niggas you ain't seen before. You don't even know their names. They helping these niggas get their presence up and they bag up, because that's how you do it. But when you got so many niggas, you can't, okay, nigga, cuz went back to Chicago for a couple days. I can't help it if he not moving correctly. If he went to the barbershop knowing that we got situations going on, how come you couldn't get a nigga come cut your hair at the crib? You feel what I'm saying? Like, just like I got to move different, cuz you got to move different now too, because I'm bringing you into the life.
Mm-hmm.
You still want to go where you could possibly be shot at, regardless if you got to be back in Chicago or not. You can still sit down. You know what I'm saying? And niggas don't, and they end up getting caught up in shit that, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace his brother too, because that was something else. But like Dirk get a lot of, like, he supposed to be responsible. Like, you got all this money, you could have got them niggas. Like, when you got 1,000 niggas, I don't give a fuck how much money he got.
He got a lot on his plate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Grown men can't throw their problems on another grown man.
And when you give a nigga a bag, all you can do after that point is hope that nigga be smart at this point, because I did my job. And Dirk then gave a lot of niggas bags. But out of all the niggas he done gave a bag, which nigga was smart? Von. Because by Von being just as smart as Dirk was, and it wasn't even at a level Dirk was to be smart as he was and do the shit he was doing with his little pieces of money, he understood what you got to do. And he was doing it then. But that also helps take luggage off of Dirk, because now I got somebody else that I got a bag, help get a bag. He maintaining his bag and he helping me do the same thing that he helping me carry out the plan. My intentions, you know what I'm saying, is to help niggas in my hood.
It like by all these guys that these young cats that done crash, it looks like the only rapper gonna be here is Lil Baby. You know why? Because
I believe that
majority of the young niggas now, I don't give a damn, the old and the new freshmen, they rapping drill and they have opposition.
And when you constantly dissing them niggas, it's gonna be problems.
Yes, that energy is gonna follow you, dog.
But you're absolutely right, though. Lil Baby gonna be the one that lasts. He's gonna have a Drake career, because the simple fact. But this is why he's going to have a Drake career, because Lil Baby's career could be different if he came up out of somewhere else.
Right.
Lil Baby come up out of Tennessee. Lil Baby come up out of Alabama, Arkansas, the Carolina. His career might be different. Because the environment.
Young Thug is responsible
but Lil
for
Baby,
that because he paid Lil Baby to stop trapping.
Yeah, but Lil Baby also from Atlanta. Atlanta is as far as the U.S. go, that's the capital of hospitality.
True.
So he might have ops and shit out there, but for the most part, them niggas so much out of his reach because how he move is different. And he ain't entertaining shit to where it make a nigga feel like I gotta get at this nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And Atlanta embraced their artists, so it's different in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So he's the top nigga in Atlanta.
I mean, even in that, because he's not putting out that type of energy like he's, you know what I mean?
No,
like how majority of these niggas calling out hoods and they, you know, newcomers that's coming out like bars like look at Florida, like Jacksonville, that bitch drill to death.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? It ain't even and these young cats just got on the scene, but the drill made them notorious. But the energy that they putting out, like
I ain't gonna even say the drill made them notorious, because I don't even feel like they shit is drill. All they doing is doing the same thing Chicago niggas doing, is by putting this shit in their song now. You know what I'm saying?
They basically children of Chicago.
It ain't like they like, shit, I gotta find a drill beat and rap like this. These niggas making their own rap songs by far. Like the Young and Ace and all them niggas, they got good ass songs. So it's like they not really drill rappers. They just rapping in a drill fashion because they rapping about their real life beef right now. So it sounds like a Chicago influence.
Why I say that is because anytime I hear any rapper that's not from Chicago saying they putting an op in a backwood or they talking about keeping score, that's not your originality.
No, it ain't their originality, but
you ain't got no business saying that.
I don't think shit be drill unless you really, really formatting your rap.
Would you? So a rapper that's not from Chicago, do you respect them using those words? Like, say for example, I'm an Augusta nigga, but I'm rapping and I'm talking about smoking ops and I'm finna go up the skull on such and such. You was gonna look at me like, oh, this nigga trying to rap like he from Chicago.
Nah, for real. I would probably say I would prefer to say ops, because at least when you saying ops, you ain't direct to nobody. You ain't saying, oh, nigga, fuck the blood, because don't nobody. It ain't like you a Crip saying fuck the Bloods, or you a Blood saying fuck the Crips. It ain't like you actual dissing the actual. Yo,
but back then we never used that word. It was either the other side, the enemy,
exactly.
or you know.
Exactly, but today that's the way they dress it up. If this nigga go on the south side of Chicago and kill a nigga from one of them gangs and then go back home, they into it with so many gangs, unless this nigga blatantly be like, nigga, I did that. They don't know who did it, so they gonna blame all the niggas that's their enemies. So when you go back home and make a song and be like, nigga, I just smoked one of my ops, and nigga, a couple niggas just died that night. They can't say you did, you know what I'm saying? So who you
really it's like only reason why I say that is because I can remember Pimp C talking about all these niggas from the South scared to be country. You know what I mean? They scared to talk the way they talk, rap the way they rap because our accent or whatever. That's why I guess why I'm the way I am, because it's like if you from where you from, bro, use your lingo, dog. You feel me? Keep it original. If no matter how country they say I am, I cut my words in half or I don't pronounce it, whatever. I'm cool with that because I'm being myself. I'm not gonna use a word in my music that I don't say on the daily or I wasn't raised up saying. That's just me.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I look at it. Just like when I heard you, I didn't hear nobody. My antennas was up. That's why I said, where the fuck is he from? Because he don't sound like he's from Chicago. He don't sound like he's from New York. He don't sound like he's from Houston. Nigga, my antennas was up trying to browse where the fuck this style comes from. That shit original what you giving them, cuz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When as soon as I posted that lifestyle video on my story, niggas went to hard that shit, and the first thing they said, who the fuck that is and where the fuck he from? I said, nigga, this Ohio talking. This ain't no Chicago.
And that ain't even not a whole Ohio talk, man. Like,
no, I'm just what I'm speaking is.
But you know, I'm speaking
you
on
the
my
voice.
section. You know what I'm
saying?
Right,
You the voice. You know what I mean? You repping Beulah, but as a whole, you standing up for the whole O.
Yeah. We multilingual around this. It's like you go to Cincinnati, they strike you like you'll think them niggas is all from the South because they draw a little bit Southern, how they talk. They accent is way different from Southern Ohio and Southern Ohio and Central Ohio accents is different. And they accents is different from how we is up north. And up north is different. Every city you go to, the lingo different. Up north, every city you go to in Northern Ohio, like you go to Northwest Ohio, that's Toledo and Sandusky, them niggas talking different. They politicking different. They got like the gangs they got in their city really ain't on this side of where we at and shit. Like it's a lot of shit. So the lingo just be different.
Man, but that's the beauty of it, because I look at it like this. Like I want to work with every artist from every state, every city, if God's willing. I want all of that in the gumbo pot.
Yeah.
Different styles. You know what I mean? It's just like 31 flavors of ice cream. Yeah. You know what I mean? When I get tired of, that's how I do my music. When I get tired of listening to Georgia, I'm going to Detroit, listen to Detroit music. Then I go to Texas. Yeah, then I go over there to the Midwest. I just started listening to them songs you gave me. Yeah. Them guys, Kansas City, G.I. Jizzle, you know what I mean? Rich the Factor, cats like that. That's what I like to hear. I like to hear fresh, new shit that don't sound like nobody.
They where they at, they just talking they street shit from their section.
And I predicted this. This last year. I said, look, the Midwest is finna storm the rap game.
Much as I want to see that happen, cause I don't.
Why? The reason why I'm saying that, cousin, It's because I feel like most Southern rappers, they running out of shit to say because they copying everybody and they sounding like the originality is leaving because everybody trying to sound like Thugger or they trying to sound like Migos. And everybody and that shit is getting boredom to the hip hop heads. And we looking for something fresh. And the Midwest is giving us something that shit like soul food.
Yeah.
It's like medicine to your ears. You feel me? When you hear Babyface, you know what I mean? You hear your music, you hear Sada, you know what I mean? You hear different. You like, damn,
everybody
this shit.
different.
Yeah, and what make it so bad, I got a couple young cats that's hip hop heads just like we is, like 19, 20 years old, nigga. They fucking with the Midwest music harder than they fucking with the South music right now. They putting me up on niggas. You feel me?
A lot of niggas, man.
Yeah.
We don't be fucking with each other, so it be
man,
like
it's coming. It's coming.
The cities
Watch.
don't be fucking with each other, so it be like
that. Like the cities might not fuck with each other, but look how Travis Scott did it. He moved where he from to get to his status, and once he got to his status, he carrying that bitch like a big dog all by himself.
Yeah, but he ain't really had no choice because ain't nobody looking at him like he came back and put it in their face because he wasn't up under nobody. He came out, he knew he was in his own lane when he came out, so he went on ahead and kept it in his own and did what he did, and he excelled. Nobody can be like, well, nigga, you can't come back, all that other shit, because he went off and did, you know what I'm saying? So boom.
But at the end of the day, you gotta respect where you from.
Midwest different, man. You from the trenches, you've been out here all this time.
Just
get up and bounce out on some funny shit. Man, shit, yo, niggas might do something to you.
They coming to get you.
Like, shit. Oh, just some real talk. I can see if you left and you took some of the niggas with you and shit, when you was coming back and forth, like, you just bouncing, because it's niggas that do that. Like, bounce out and they don't come back. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but it's like this, because at a certain age, dead weight, you got to cut it off.
Yeah, you do.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, say for example, I'm just putting this in the atmosphere. We've been doing podcasts. We've been killing their ass for like 10 years straight, 10, 15 years straight. We just leveling up. And we so more in tune with our craft to where everything that's not family or our ladies is just invisible. It's because it's not you acting funny, it's just how far the growth has them got you. To where you so out of here, like, to where you don't, nigga just ain't thinking like that. The only thing you really thinking about is probably getting a bag of weed and back to your craft because you gotta go out of here the next day or this the next day and do it. When you got shit in motion, it's sad to say they gonna get left behind. Everybody can't come. But it's like this. It's like,
but they gotta know that you standing for like Travis Scott didn't belong to nothing to feel like he was entitled or obligated to do certain things when he bounced from Houston and became famous through Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, even instead, I'm gonna just say a nigga like myself, if I done that and I left my city and I love my city, but I had to go to another city to get it right. Once I get myself established, the ones that it's like, how could you say it? Once you become a boss man and you want to do that shit your way for your city, it's like you go pick. You know what kind of level of music you looking for? Like, oh shit, it's a nigga in the hood I know can sing his ass off, but they keep overlooking him. Or it's Lil Bro over here. He know how to play a piano. Like, you see what I'm saying? Everybody ain't thinking about going to go get a rapper. You know what I mean? Because it's no limit to music. It's no limit to music, period. You feel me? Not saying that he gotta go back. He gotta go back and sign a rapper or whatever. It's somebody that he probably just want to bless.
Only reason I say everybody's situation that's in that situation and that's a choice they gotta choose, their situation gonna be different. Like when you put yourself in that situation, you was like, I had to leave and do, but
Right.
nigga, you go back on the regular.
Mm-hmm.
You not just for a day and bounce out, nigga. You in the
No.
process of building what you trying to build. You back and forth, nigga.
Yeah.
You still gonna catch you on live in the process with all the niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah. I'm
they ain't
networking.
gonna
I
you
won't.
get the bag. They ain't gonna be like, oh nigga, you changed. They done seen you the
No.
whole time.
No. Hell no.
Some niggas leave
I
and
go.
don't come back.
You right. You right.
Who did that nigga go to Texas and go get like, damn, I got it. Huh? Let me get you, let me bring you back.
And
Nobody.
the thing about it, cause and I know that that's why I go back and try to enlighten my little niggas like shit. Y'all little niggas getting all this money out here, nigga. You can be a boss. You know you ain't gonna never work for a motherfucker right now. Why don't you spend a couple dollars and go and get this shit right, dog? You feel me? You know you ain't gonna punch no clock. I tell them I don't put no cut on it. Nigga, you not gonna work for nobody.
Nigga, that's
Most
most niggas' attitude for real.
Yeah.
I know that was mine, but I knew I had to figure it out though, I couldn't just say, oh, I don't want to work for nobody, but how I'm gonna live though.
Bro.
Especially if I'm trying to not live like this.
Like I tell a nigga, I ain't got it all the way together. You know what I mean? My energy it's gonna grow. It's just I just like a nigga built like my the OGs in my hood I looked up to. Yeah, they told a nigga not to go to school or whatever, but you ain't show a nigga shit because at the end of the day, y'all niggas was trying to front a nigga. Y'all were trying to goddamn sack shit up and try to, you know what I mean? You ain't say nothing about no LLC. You ain't say nothing about after I make this flip, I could take this $100 and goddamn pay for me a trade. But you know what, and go to school.
When we was younger though, none of them niggas ain't know that shit neither. If they did, they would have been doing it for themselves too.
Yeah, and
a lot of my older niggas, them niggas doing shit now. In the last few years, been doing shit, but it took for us to sprout first before niggas was, you know what I'm saying?
Like you said, your boy, Dope Boy, how he got all his niggas. Everybody not doing music, but they bosses. They in their own lane. Everybody got to play the fool.
But they come from the same harsh environments as he did, so they understand it. You want to get away from that, but you still want to be able to not wake up figuring out what you gonna do. You gotta do something with the bread you get. And he putting all his niggas in position to get that. And the proof is in the pudding, because you know I follow a lot of niggas in this entourage. Them niggas is opening up restaurants. I just seen shout out Pooh Gutter, man, for his billboards he got on up all through the city of Cleveland and shit right now. And he got a restaurant open and shit. And these niggas that was in the trenches, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about if they got the shoes that they was wearing when they was out there, nigga, them motherfuckers gonna look crazy. Cause they was in the trenches. And to see them doing shit like that, them niggas is inspirations to the niggas that they be around.
To the young niggas, right?
Like they seen it happen firsthand. Cause I seen how he was, and now I see what he do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody's situation is just different. And even with Doe, like Doe had shit going on, but he came back to Cleveland all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like Doe came back and forth to Cleveland. He always took his niggas. Like I said, he might come get his niggas, and you might see niggas. These you know, most of them niggas you gonna see the same. With Doe, most of the niggas you see around him is the same niggas he been fucking with. You know what I'm saying? That's how he be moving. But he nigga, like he a real one with that shit. He gonna make sure his niggas get a opportunity, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And not too many niggas do that. Come back and get niggas opportunity. Some niggas leave because the support wasn't there and you had to go find it, and then you get it and you like, nigga, I ain't going back to that, man. Them motherfuckers was, nigga, go back and help a nigga for what? They ain't help me. That's how you feel.
Yeah. Right.
Shit. You goddamn. You goddamn. You put that shit in the air like that, man, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, man. Like this year, last year was all about. These last 2 years, it was just all about. It was basically just a bunch of death with the industry. But this year, it's all of boy. They locking niggas ass up.
Yeah, they locking his ass up, nigga.
Ooh, I'm talking about boy. They done cleaned up. They done cleaned up.
That's
When it started
because
with when Hood Rich Pablo fell, all of a sudden, boy, that shit started boom, 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 boom.
that's because when you take niggas that come from the situations you know that they rapping, that was the situations they was living. Now all of a sudden this nigga's a millionaire and he got 100 niggas behind him.
Yeah,
Nigga, the government look at that shit like, nigga,
right.
that could be another Black Panthers. That could be another nigga. They gonna make sure they knock that down.
Hell yeah.
So if you gonna get the bag coming out of a situation like that, you gotta protect the bag by staying out of fuck shit, man.
Right. And on the way to the bag, you gotta stay out of
You
fuck
gotta
shit.
tiptoe, and the niggas that's with you know they gotta tiptoe. If this shit
Right.
necessary, if we gotta whip out, do we gotta do it because it's life threatening right now.
Right. Then we'll deal with
We
that.
gonna rock out, but nigga, all that just poking the nigga chest out just to try to
Yeah.
step on something and show niggas we
No.
tough and all that. Stay your ass where you was at. We trying to go get the bag. Like
We're trying
shit.
to eat. We're
That's the only way
trying to
that shit
eat.
work, man. That's why
Hell
you don't
yeah.
have. That's why the new generation of CEOs on the young CEO side, the most successful ones. Well, I'm gonna say most successful one in the new generation. No, because I gotta throw P from QC in there. Because to me, as an exec, him and Gotti got about the same amount of time being execs.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
They the perfect example though. Look at Gotti though. When you can wake up, you was an artist 80% of your life, you had to push your brand yourself. Then you finally get an opening where you can say, shit, be my artist, sign this and get next paper, blah, 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 blah. You see that shit turn into 17 successful artists on your label that now have their own artists and companies. When you can get to putting your artist label chains on your neck, he's the new generation
Of Jigga.
Yeah,
Of Jay-Z all day.
he is.
Jigga gave Jay-Z sharpened his knife. He went over there. See, one thing about what I know about Gotti do not get high.
Go ahead. Come here.
That nigga don't get high, cuz.
Come here. Oh, no, you don't.
Any nigga that don't get high, is a dangerous man when it comes down to handling business. A nigga, old school pimp nigga told me this in prison. He always told me if I wouldn't get high, what he mean by like smoking weed and I might, when I used to pop perks and shit, he was like, man, I'd be a bad motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I never I never paid that no attention. I used to be like, shit, I'm bad without that shit. But when you focus, like with the God in mind frame, with the Gucci mind frame, the sober mentality, you can't do nothing but go up.
Because it's shit that you thinking about that you wasn't thinking about then.
Yeah.
And it's way more vivid to you because your mind clear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he's teaching niggas like he really teaching niggas how to be what he is. He ain't saying come sign for this money. Because nigga, you come over here sign for this money and you follow this blueprint I'm finna give you. You follow this print I'm finna give you, man. You gonna be in my position.
Right.
And look at him. Shit, Black Youngster got about 6, 7 niggas wearing heavy camp chains. That's artists. Motherfucking Moneybag Yo got 4, 5 niggas running around. Bread gang, goddamn big bread gang, big necklaces on.
Big boys.
So it's like shit. A lot of them niggas running around and got their own. Yeah, they all got their own shit popping.
Ain't no other nigga doing that.
No. Like
That's
shout out to
thing
Dolph
good,
and all of that. Like all his niggas is they getting a bag, but they not. He don't have them in a position where they can be. Yeah, he don't got them in a position
Nobody
where they can
don't
be
want
bosses.
to say it, but I'ma say it. Gotti is shitting on a lot of niggas.
And he doing it the right way. You don't hear niggas talking about Gotti don't be
what CEO got all their artist necklace on at one time? That was the most flexing shit I seen this year.
It was. And it wasn't even just a flex. It was just showing you every one of these niggas I got around my neck. These niggas super successful.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Who did it like that?
No, nobody, because nobody provided that type of way. They just wanted niggas to sit back. I don't know.
Man, got it. He did what a real boss nigga would do, and that's feed his little nigga.
Yeah, and he's still doing it. He just bringing more. And
he got more generation. He got more generation. Look how little young little Migo is, man. Them niggas could be fucking 2,000 babies. They so damn young.
The nigga can't be no older than 25.
Yeah, them niggas young. No older than that. He young, man.
So yeah, motherfucker, he got the toughest squad to be.
He do.
You can put jewelry on every one of these teams of rappers, nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck. He has the smartest machine.
Yes,
right
he
now.
Does. And everybody moving right.
What he doing, and at the rate he doing it in, he corrected the wrongs in how Birdman conducted business with Cash Money. Death Row conducted bit like these labels, Bad Boy. We could sit here for days and name a lot of labels.
That shit where he said the song that he made, The Big Homie Rules, he's showing you everything that he talked about. Holmes living that shit. He put it like name one little nigga on his roster that's broke. Nobody.
All them niggas, and then none of them got little neck. None of them got. They all. You can't even guesstimate where they be with their money because they all be coming out of nowhere looking ridiculously young.
And I'm already knowing what a boss man like that with a clear mind.
And he don't even got to do it, but I respect that he be doing that shit from time to time because I look at it like a statement. Because when did you ever see Hov give Beanie Siegel? You didn't ever see Hov give Beanie Siegel his money.
No.
You never seen him give, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never seen Snoop get his money. You never seen Pac get his money.
No.
You, like, come fuck with me, youngin', and he gonna give you this $750, this $1 million in cash. But it's a statement to niggas that feel like they got what it takes. And they don't want to get fucked trying to go these other avenues, nigga. That set a standard right there, nigga. I'm giving niggas they bread. This ain't no check right here. You ain't gotta wait for this shit to clear. Nigga, you walking out the studio with this.
Facts.
Like shit, that's a statement, man. Puff ain't do that for Big.
It's to the point where it's making other CEOs look like they playing catch up.
It make other CEOs look like they just as dirty as how record labels was they damn self in the 90s because y'all ain't feeding y'all niggas for real. True. If Gotti could show you niggas how to make sure all your motherfucking artists 10, 20, 30 million up, nigga, they cheating you, nigga. Because the CEO making dummy bread.
He got them niggas moving right too. They ain't doing dumbass shit either. They ain't
you gotta move
all
right.
that showing guns and shit.
Black youngster do, but that ain't nothing he wasn't doing before he got with Gotti.
Right. But at the same time, he done dumbed it down too because he got too many gun cases. He can't keep catching no slap on the wrist.
Like that nigga, man. He just got the smartest squad. And even then, Black Youngster's still smart because the way he is on social media, it gets him a lot of attention. He makes a lot of money from that.
Right. His character, he perfected that. He capitalized off that shit, and that's not even him in real life. Crunchy Black even said it like, man, that nigga is a real stepper. Don't let that acting stupid, goofy shit fool you. The whole Memphis know Holmes bought that shit. Don't let that goddamn retarded shit fool you. He just getting a check off that shit.
Yeah, because it's a gimmick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's bringing and by him doing that shit brought so many followers to his goddamn Instagram just to see him cut up. And he ain't even no damn comedian. It's damn near to the point where a youngster was going after a superstar status.
Yeah.
Cause he could play in movies being that crazy.
He just got them niggas on it. Them niggas know how to be CEOs.
Yeah.
They good rappers and they know how to do the business, but he got them niggas, they good CEOs, nigga.
And Moneybag, that young nigga, you just seen him come out there with Floyd at the game. I mean at the boxing.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna be a young legend in the future.
Moneybag doing his thing, man.
Yeah, he's putting out positive energy.
He's stuck in a generation where I'm not gonna say niggas can't rap because there's a lot of good rappers out there in the new generation. He puts his songs together like Moneybag whole CD be damn near a CD. You can play the whole shit in the club.
True.
They got shit on there for the bitches. They got some trench talk on it, some trap talk on it.
He like the young Plies of the rap game.
Yeah. And a lot of niggas ain't like that. Like Dirk got a lot of shit like that. Where you could throw that Dirk.
That's why he gonna win in the end. He putting out that, like, niggas gotta realize, like, I love drill. You know what I mean? I love it. But at the same time, the energy that you put out in the universe, somebody is gonna bite that rib sandwich.
And we see it every day. Niggas is dying. You know what I'm saying?
You
like shit.
That's just like a bullet or a shooter or whatever. He's scared of just saying, I wish a nigga would. I'm just waiting on the right day. A nigga try me. I got this pistol. I can't wait. One day that monster is coming to see you because you've been asking.
And you probably ain't even gonna be ready.
Yeah. It's gonna meet you.
Right. You know and that's what be happening, man.
You speak on money, you gonna get money. That's like they say, that tongue is a dangerous thing. It is.
You speak on money, man. You gonna continue to get the money, and you gonna weed out the niggas that don't want to get no money. And you gonna continuously hang with the ones that's getting some money, because that's the only way the money gonna keep moving. If Gotti was signing artists that wasn't hustlers, they sell, and didn't have a mind frame like, nigga, I gotta get it, no matter what, they wouldn't be what they are now. Because certain things you can't teach them. You can give them the game, but they still gotta walk that shit out too, though.
Yeah.
If niggas walk that shit out,
And look how they got Doug, nigga. Even though Doug got 4PF and CMG chain,
it's like joint. It's like I think he signed like both of them.
Yeah,
it's like
he
a
is.
joint venture,
But
like how Jeezy was.
He still got his own label though. That nigga got 142 chains for his artists that he finna bring out. The same way how Von had all them chains on ready for his artists. Doug got all them 42 chains for his artists that he bringing out. So either way, he's still a boss. You know what I mean? Even though both of them niggas he is well taken care of from both labels. He's not losing.
No kind of way.
No, hell no. Fuck no. I would never say that was a bad decision because both of them labels right there are growing and growing. They is not.
And they at the top.
They right.
So they having no financial issues.
No, money ain't no problem. Hell so no, money was never the issue on
so
both of them.
Super good spot.
Yeah. Little baby goddamn shit.
And that's why they don't.
I wasn't holding my nuts on him. I thought Young Boy was gonna progress more than him because I know ignorant is you know they love to
watch him. They watch him more because he's more entertaining because he got so much real life shit going on.
Yeah, but when you start committing them crimes,
you know what I mean. And really, when you think about it, Young Boy is the face of what young niggas is. It's like when Chief Keef came out, he was like the face of what's going on outside. The young
everybody getting their haircuts like him and everything.
You know what I'm saying? Like he really just the reflection of what all the young niggas outside doing.
Him and Thugger.
You know what I'm saying? Because the attitude like Young Boy got is the same attitude the young niggas outside got. I don't give a fuck.
Right. The average young nigga.
Yeah. And that's why everybody relates to that shit. You know what I'm saying?
How many minutes left we got on our recording?
Oh shit, we can close up. Save some of these topics for the next one.
Yeah, man. We're gonna go on and close this bitch.
You already know.
Yeah. We're gonna
catch us on Mondays, 8 p.m. We drop. We on all the little platforms, podcast apps, iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Pandora, all that shit. Make sure y'all go log in, tap in, follow us on Instagram at It's Time for with a number 4 that. It's time for that. Follow us at that, man. Run us up, man, and tune in, man. We got a lot of shit coming, man. We almost done in season 2. You know what I'm saying? We've been breezing through shit. The numbers is looking good and they growing. We appreciate everybody's support too, number 1. You know what I'm saying?
We love y'all.
So to the next episode, man. Tap in.
Out of here.
1.